in their mind, like if he can do it, so can I, and you made the most out of it. Now I want to switch gears and talk about some of the stuff you've done outside of wrestling. I know you've done a lot of charity work and have been involved with different causes. What kinds of things have you done over the years to help out in your community?
So 2015, I moved to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I opened my own wrestling company and wrestling school. I sold that in 2023, I think. But that whole time, I wanted to create a territory in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, because they had no independent wrestling. And I wanted to give back to the community. So I worked with a lot of the charities there. We worked with the VFW. We worked with, I think, the Humane Society. But the one that I really liked was Feeding South Dakota. We'd have the can drives and people donate money and stuff like that. And then I take it to the food banks and stuff like that. I enjoyed doing it, but we would get so many cans, and you don't realize how heavy those suckers get when you get a couple hundred cans you're trying to lug around. But it was always nice to show up at the Feeding South Dakota, and they knew who I was, and I got to bring all the cans, and it was really special moments.
Yeah, you just never know, what people are going through, and some people are not able to afford food or get food, and they're hungry and they want to have something to eat. So being able to be there for somebody like that that's going through a hard time, that is heartwarming. Was there like a particular drive that you enjoyed being a part of with Feeding South Dakota that was memorable?
There wasn't like one particular drive. It was just a year-long thing, that we contributed as much as we could. Um, Something else that we did, not necessarily a charitable, but a good note. There was a young 5-year-old girl that had she was recovering from brain cancer, and her family would always come. Her mom and her dad, and I think she had two or three siblings. But I gave her a front row seat for life for free, and then her dad would come. So she got to be known as Reese, and I would always call Reese our biggest little fan, and everybody cheered for Reese. But then I had a big show one summer, and I had Eugene's musical chairs. And Reese was the outside judge if someone didn't sit down, so she would be saying, "You're out, you're out." And I had Eric Bischoff on that show. He came in for me, and she called Bischoff out, and there was a big play where he threw a fit. He was begging her, not to do it. It was very good. And now she's gone. She's like 15 years old now in school and just doing well.
Wow, that is very, that is very nice. You're able to do that for someone like that, and being able to have that memory. That I'm sure she'll remember that forever. You never forget your first wrestling show that you ever attend and being a part of something really special. What is it about giving back to the community that gives you the most joy?
It's just, I don't know, the togetherness, the camaraderie of a community, and being able to contribute to that.